my son River. He is going to be 9 months old this weekend. When you're seeing this, he'll be 9 months old the next day, I believe. I think Sunday's the 28th. But we're gonna show you what we both eat in a day. So we're gonna take you through breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He is breastfed still. We breastfeed on demand, so several times throughout the day. He's still feeding at night too. We co-sleep, so he eats throughout the night also. But he also eats solids, so I'm gonna show you what he eats and everything. And then we eat and then my husband and I actually eat keto, and pretty much everything we feed River too is keto. So you'll see that as well. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. My sweet boy. Okay, so for breakfast, I have some turkey bacon here we get from Costco, some grass-fed beef sausage that we also get from Costco. I cook these in avocado oil. I'll either do that or coconut oil usually. And then I was gonna have an avocado. Normally each morning I have an avocado, but we had one left and it went bad already. So not having that this morning. Sometimes I'll also have greens, but we don't have any greens right now. So just doing that today. And then I took some of that sausage and some of that turkey bacon and cut it up into little like pea-sized pieces for River because he loves his meat. And then we also have some of the, I think this is the Earth Baby one, the label came off, but this is the winter squash puree. We use Earth Baby and Beech Nut. Those are the two brands we'll buy when we'll buy carrots, winter squash, and sweet potatoes. Those are like kind of the only three food purees that we actually buy from the store. Amen. I'll never let you go. You're just licking it. You're silly. You're silly. And my wonderful husband made us some delicious green tea for breakfast to go with our breakfast. We have this every morning. All right, do you want some sausage now? Sausage? Isn't that good? Just kind of bit. Whoa! Okay, so I'm actually gonna work on dinner because I'm doing a crock pot dinner. This is my first time trying out this recipe. It's a keto chili recipe that my mom actually sent me on Pinterest. And then we like have like a handful of meals that we normally do for dinner. And then every once in a while, like maybe like a couple times a month, we'll try a new recipe. So we're trying a new recipe tonight. And then I'm also gonna make some dessert or like a snack we can have throughout the day. I love making these keto scones, and I do like different flavors and stuff. Today I'm gonna do maple, and I've been wanting to make them, but it's been getting hot during the day, so I'm gonna do it now in the morning. So I'm gonna do it now in the morning so that it doesn't get too hot. Okay, so I made the scones. They came out of the oven. They're done. I am gonna do a like frosting, icing type of thing on them once they are cooled down, but I'm just gonna let them sit there and cool. And for the chili, I cooked the onions, and I am using turkey meat, organic ground turkey meat instead of beef. And I cooked that together in this pot with some avocado oil, just to get it mostly cooked. It's not even like completely cooked because it'll finish cooking in the crock pot. So I'm gonna transfer this to my crock pot and add all my other ingredients. So chili's in the crock pot, ready to go. I have it set on low for 6.5 hours. The recipe did say 7 hours, but I'm just doing it a little bit less because I sometimes tend to find with a lot of these crock pot recipes, it actually cooks a little faster than what it says. The recipe calls for a can of green chilies, but we have these hatched green chilies or flame roasted green chilies that we get from Costco. So I just added in some like teaspoons of that. So we'll see how this turns out tonight. And I've been talking kind of quietly because as you can see, River fell asleep in the carrier. One thing I forgot to say too is that I did pull out a little bit of the turkey meat, and that is gonna be for River. I'm just gonna make him like a little hamburger patty for dinner basically, just because with all the chilies and the spices in this chili, it might be too much for him, just too spicy and stuff. So I'm just gonna keep it simple, some salt and pepper on that turkey patty for him. So River is upstairs napping now, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the scones. I put them on a plate with some plastic wrap, so I'm gonna make the little icing now, and I make the icing my own way. I think it's a little different than the recipe, but I basically use coconut oil, some Swerve confectioners, it's just like powdered sugar but not sugar, and then some maple flavoring or whatever flavoring you're gonna make your icing. And I don't have any exact measurements or anything, I just kind of mix all of it together and it makes this like frosting stuff that I spread on top of the scones, and it's delicious. For Easter, I actually made some of these scones, but instead of maple, I did vanilla flavoring inside the scone and on top, and then I also did shaved carrot on the inside the scones and in the icing to make like carrot scones. I thought that was kind of spring and Easterish, and they turned out so good. They tasted like cake donuts for some reason. I have to try a bite, of course. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I'm gonna have one of those this afternoon with a cup of tea because those are delicious. Okay, so I just made lunch. I made a shrimp stir fry. We do this probably like a few times a week, I'd say.
That's 5 days a week almost.
Yeah, as long as we don't have leftovers, because if we have leftovers, we eat leftovers. Oh, there he is. Now he's like, do you want? You guys, River just took like the longest nap he's taken in, I don't even know how long. He's always been kind of a bad napper. We've had some good moments, but we've just kind of accepted it. Like we've tried everything, but he just doesn't like to nap a whole lot. But he took such a long nap, so that's different.
River, can you hear Mama? Mama's talking through the camera. I'm downstairs, I made you some delicious lunch.
So Bri just went upstairs to go get him. For the stir fry, I just put a little bit of avocado oil, or you can use coconut, olive oil, whatever you want in the pan. And then I just saute some onions, add some salt and pepper. And then I add in rice cauliflower and green beans. We get the frozen organic ones from Costco. And then I just kind of cook those so they get a little bit softened up. And then I use some wild caught frozen shrimp that we also get from Costco. And then I like to add in some pistachios for a little bit of a crunch. And then I just season it with salt, pepper. And the salt I used was like a Himalayan garlic salt. And then I use this other seasoning. I'll have the seasonings on here, and then paprika is one of my favorite spices to use. So I put all that in there, and you guys, it turns out so good. Now, of course, you know babies can't have shellfish as far as how young River is, so he's just gonna have a little bit of the green beans, and then I'm also gonna give him some baby food puree. By the way, guys, these boxes aren't usually here. We just got him a new car seat. He needed a big boy car seat. We got him a walker, and we got a baby gate for the stairs. So there's a bunch of boxes there right now. Yeah.
Who's got carrot lips? River does.
Yeah, show us your carrot lips. Okay, so it is much later now, and we're about to have dinner. Bri put some steamed Normandy blend. It's a frozen vegetable blend that we get from Costco in the steamer on the stove. And then I just cut up some avocado that we're gonna put on top of our chili. And the chili's all done. For River, I made him a little turkey patty, and then he's also gonna have some of that avocado and then some of the carrot puree that he had for lunch. We'll see how much he has. I'm actually gonna give him like the little patty. I cut it in half and see if he can like practice actually picking up food and eating it. We'll see how he does. And then same with this, the avocado, I cut it into little strips. So we'll see if he can eat that fine or not. But that's it for dinner. And then River started to get kind of fussy, so Brylan was super kind and put together our chili dishes for us and everything while I took care of River. So River did really well. He ate a bunch of his carrot puree. And for the avocado spears, he kind of just felt them in his hand a little bit, but then he actually did try like licking it, and he did eat a little bit of the avocado while he was holding it, so that was really cool to see. And then for the turkey patty, he did such a good job picking it up, holding it, and then he actually did nibble on it and take a few little bites out of it. So again, that was really cool to see. That's the first time he's really done that before. The chili turned out delicious. Next time I'm making a double batch because we definitely would have wanted leftovers. But I hope you guys enjoyed this what we eat in a day. Let me know in the comments below any other video requests you guys want to see. And I love you all, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye.